Hello. I tried to film this in my room just a minute ago, but the lighting was horrible, so I moved out to the kitchen. So I was thinking it'd be fun to make a video about some of the favorite things I picked up while I was in Japan. It's kind of a short little deal. And the first thing is this. It is a case of refills for this pen. It's called the High-Tech C Coletto. You can cover that up. It's a customizable multi-pen, so you just pop the top and you put these in and then go like this, and then you can have whatever colors you want. So these sets generally come in 0.4 millimeter colors. As you can see, I've used most of them. I just have my little eraser refill because it kind of gets wonky, and I'm just kind of keeping it here for storage. And I've got a pink and a light green. I think they call it apple green. Actually, it's a Pilot. I thought maybe I would regret buying this, but of course I didn't, because I love this pen and I use all of the colors eventually, so totally worth it. I think these run for about 1,200 yen, which right now I think is roughly $10, $11. And how many? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, you know, I think it's the same price as if you picked up just individuals, but I just liked having it all in one place. And now I have somewhere to put, like, when I go and buy individuals, I can put them there. So there's that, and then following that, I've got this amazing pencil case that looks like a Game Boy. When I was teaching, my kids really loved this thing too, and I was like, look at my new case. They're like, oh my gosh, game. And you can like pretend you're playing it and stuff. And what's really cool is this part you can actually take out, but I really like that, so I'm keeping it there. So it says enjoy game, and then on the back it says the more we do, the more we can do, which makes no sense, and I love it. And this little charm I got at a like second-hand otaku shop in Akihabara, and it's Nakuru, the older lady that I think Ariel lives with in Cardcaptor Sakura, if you know what I'm talking about. So it has this little like pouch thing for your eraser and just lots of room. I love it. I have many pencil cases, but this is my primary one that has like my essentials, if you will. Those of you that know me know that I am quite obsessed with pens, so they all have their different uses. These are just my main people here. So there's that. What else do we have? Oh, totally don't regret buying. This camel edition is actually, my mom bought me for Christmas last year from Portland, Oregon. Oblation, check them out. But two things here actually. I bought, so this is not Japan. This is Japan. This is an olive edition leather pen loop, and this is a Traveler's Factory brass fountain pen. So this is pretty much the only really expensive pen I own. I believe it was around, I want to say 4,200 yen, which is roughly $40-ish. So everybody always says it looks like a bullet, so you go like this, and you put it on the end, and look at that. It's a gorgeous writing instrument. I don't regret buying this at all. It was my goodbye present to myself. And it just matches, like, so I can move it if I want it on my passport size, I put on there. Sometimes I want it on a different size. But I bought this, and I was asking I was at the Tokyo Station Traveler's Factory, and I was asking one of the employees, like, oh, should I buy it, like, doshio kana? And she was like, yeah, you should you should buy it. And she said mine, I put in this olive green ink, So that's what's in here, and it's really nice. It's really great. Obviously the Midori paper takes it wonderfully. I can't recommend this anymore. I did wait quite a long time to buy it. I was gonna buy it right after one of my buddies bought one. But I kept going, oh, you know, maybe next paycheck, maybe next paycheck. Then right before I left, I was like, well, I better buy it in Japan, 'cause it's probably cheaper here. So that's what I did. Yeah. Excellent ideas, both of them. And another kind of little, most of these things are Traveler's Notebook related. This is my blue edition. I know you probably can't tell too much, maybe in the light. I love this, never gonna sell it, sorry. It's mine. So, something I bought in Japan was this little coffee bean charm. I don't know if you can really, I guess the lighting isn't much better in here, is it? But it's a little coffee bean, and this, interestingly enough, I convinced my mother to buy herself the olive edition here in Portland, Oregon at Oblation Papers and Press, who I just mentioned, but I'll mention again. So no sales tax, and she also had a gift card, so she got it at a very reasonable price, and I put some of her extra olive elastic on my blue one. I just think you can't, I don't know, it's very subtle, but I'm just like, yes, the olive and the blue together, I like it. This is actually holding my extra inserts for the time being, because I have 2 other standard sizes. But I freaking love this notebook. And speaking of loving Midori notebooks, sorry, Traveler's Factory now. This, I mean, I already mentioned this bad boy in one of my videos, and oh, it is great. It's lovely. The Tokyo Station edition. It's kind of hefty for me right now. I've got, well, I've got a little plastic pocket and the pencil board in there. And then one of my other items I wanted to mention is this olive colored Faroof Traveler's Factory folder insert. So in this part I keep spare blank note pages from Daiso that are super cute. Just in case you need to write a note to someone you don't want to rip out your gorgeous paper. And then on this side with the credit card slots, I know this is cute, huh? I have these washi samples. This one's from my friend Gabby. Hi Gabby. Did I call you Grabby? Gabby. This little stamp is my last name in Japanese. It's super cool. Oh, that's another thing I don't regret buying is they call it hanko. It's the little red seal they put on all their documents instead of signing, which I got right before I left, which doesn't really make sense. So this is the other side of the olive pouch, and then I have some post-it notes in there. Totally worth it. If you're in Japan and you're a stationery freak and you're considering getting one of these canvas pouches, I highly recommend doing so. They're very aesthetically pleasing, and they're just great. They're functional, and they just make sense. And I think, let's see. Yeah, the reason this is so chunky is because I have my journal insert in here, and I just put a lot of things in that insert. So yeah, I love this so much. And I think last thing on my list is going to be this. So this is an A6 size MD paper notebook. It's this thick. And I got this paper cover for it that you buy separately. And it comes with this little index page, and then I just bought the blank. Oh no, so this actually is not MD paper inside. I'll show you what it is because it is so great. I just wanted the MD cover because I wanted to try the paper cover, but the notebook itself is actually, I believe it's Life, isn't it Life brand? I think CD notebooks are Life, no, Apica, apparently it's Apica. The CD notebook, this is like, I've wanted one of these for so long. They sell them at Kinokuniya at stores across America as well. They're incredibly, I mean, not, they really mark them up in America, is what I want to say. Like, oh crap, I can't remember how much I paid for this in Japan, but it wasn't more than 1,000 yen or $10. It was less than $10 for this. And it's a nice thickness. The paper quality is amazing. Like, if you could feel, this is the softest paper I've ever felt, honestly. And my mom and I would go into Kinokuniya in Seattle and be like, oh, and like, we just want this so bad. So I finally went, you know what, I'm gonna regret not buying this, and I was right. Because I'm glad. I'm kind of using it for a journal, which I guess doesn't make sense because I already have a journal. But I guess sometimes I need two journals. It's, like I say, it's blank paper. It's really pretty. Takes this fountain pen really well. And so I put it into this MD paper notebook. It's just great. Hold on, let me put this back. It's gonna bug me. Okay. Yes. So I think that's all on my list of things that I'm glad I bought in Japan. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.